Hello, 8th graders. I'm sure by now you've heard of the death of a queen, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Supreme Court Justice. I'm Jessie, and I'm going to help you draw her today. Because part of her allure was her role as a meme and internet hero, we're going to do a very simple, very graphic drawing that you'll be able to put in your main lesson book later. What you'll need today is a piece of 8x11 paper, a blue crayon or colored pencil, a pencil with eraser, a black Sharpie. If you don't have a Sharpie, that's totally fine. So use your black colored pencil or any other marker that you might have laying around. And of course, our trusty ruler to make the border. So let's start with that border. And I'm going to use the blue crayon that I have. Make a nice, beautiful border. And you can make it as elaborate or simple as you like. And I am not using my ruler for this because when I tried it, filming myself, I could not make a straight one. And I do not want to lose all your respect. Now to start Ruth Bader Ginsburg's face, we're going to make the face with our pencil is an upside down egg. Always a good way to start a face. And then we're going to divide that egg in half this way and this way. And then we're going to divide it in half again this way. All right, so now you should have your egg divided in half this way, and then in 4 sections here this way. Okay, and let's start with her nose. I'm gonna draw a nice slim triangle right here. Then let's start on her eyes. Got some ovals. Eyeball. Make sure that these ovals are about the same size, that there's room for another oval between them, so they're not too close or too far apart. Then we'll take this line the ovals are on, and that will also be the top of your ear. And she had these lovely ears that kind of went out. They were petite, but stuck out. And Justice Ginsburg always wore some big, fabulous earrings. So you can definitely use your own judgment on what kind of earrings you want to draw. I'm just going to go through some basic giant pearls here. Go back to the face, and let's do the lip line. I'm going to start with a circle right here and go up a little bit and down a little bit. There we go. That's the middle of her lip. And Justice Ginsburg's lips are very firm. She was a woman of true conviction. I'm going to go back to the eyes. Myself a nice round circle. That's terrifying. Let's put some lids on that. Okay. Let's give her some little laugh lines. She's a woman who had a good sense of humor and always loved a good joke. She's famously best friends with her ideological enemy, Anton Scalia, who was also a Supreme Court justice. Okay, let's go back to the nose. We'll liven it up a little bit. Small, distinct nostrils coming down. Make sure it's very symmetrical on both sides. That's what that middle line is very useful for. We're going to give her a little, like her ears, her nose was small, but very distinctive. Let's give it a nice rounded look. So we're going to come in, make those lips more defined by giving her a nice defined chin. She also had a nice round pointy chin. And by the time she died, she was quite old, so she's got these nice little cheek pouches that come out a little bit. Some lines that come out of her nose and also define her cheeks. Let's draw her hairline. We'll go up to this middle line here. There we go. She always wore her hair very tightly pulled back into a bun. So we have a little swoop here, a big swoop, and a side swoop. All right, now Justice Ginsburg also very famously wears glasses, like the rocker she is. Kind of rectangular in shape, slightly rounded. And with those cheeks, we're going to be indenting a little bit when we come back in with our pen. Okay. She's a very tiny lady with a very big voice when it comes to women's rights and human rights. We're drawing her in her black justice robe. And also famously, she always wore these beautiful lace collars. And today I'm going to make a lace collar that announces who she is to the world. So you want to make a small arc here. And then write her name in here. This will be part of her lace collar. Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Ginsburg, the name of her husband and the true love of her life. They had a very beautiful romance. Now let's do a slightly larger arc on the outside. And let's make some block letters. Because this is pencil, do however you like. I think I'm going to write it in first. I dissent. And I think the thing that made Ruth such a hero in the last part of her career as a justice was her dissents, was her standing up for what she knew to be ethically right when the rest of the Supreme Court was making judgments against what she believed was the true law of the land. By giving her this collar, I'm giving her the power that she took working within the structure to make America a more equal and just place. Okay, I'm happy with that pencil. So I'm coming back in with my Sharpie, and again, whatever kind of marker or black colored pencil you have will be great. Okay, I'm gonna trace in the face, come in for those cheekbones, down for the nice old lady cheeks, and her sweet little pointy chin. And these eyes. I remember the crow feet. I didn't remember the eyebrows, which of course are very crucial. Let's give her some of these nice winged eyebrows that she had. Your entire life, and mine, to be honest, she's been an old lady, but she was a beauty in her youth. And a beauty now. And let's come down to the nose. And these lines. And cheeks. Gorgeous large earrings. And simplified ears. Ears are not my strong point. If they are yours, go crazy. Gonna draw her tightly pulled hair up like this. Let's make some lines. She had very dark hair to the end of her life. Okay, and again, this mouth, it's important to get it right. It's a mouth that knew humor and also great decisiveness. The chin. Okay. And her black justice robes, which always seem very unfair for women to wear. But what are you going to do? Become a justice and go join the Supreme Court and get something more amazing to wear, I think. Ruth. Bader. Ginsburg. I dissent. She's only the second ever woman on the Supreme Court, and definitely the first woman who had spent her career fighting for the rights of women to be seen as equals in American law. Which is bananas if you think about it. Okay. I like doing this with a Sharpie because it smells disgusting and goes a little bit faster than a pencil. But anything will work. I go back for some cross-hatching. Cross-hatching super speed. Please take your time with this. I don't want to bore you with this video, though. Although you're welcome to send me an email to say that is impossible. Okay. I go back with my eraser and erase all my guidelines for the face. And again, I'm trying to speed through this, but spend some time doing it so you'll have a drawing that you're proud of, putting in your mini lesson book. And the last thing I always do when I'm working on a drawing is finish the eyes. I love leaving them till last so that they'll pop out and really show some life. I'm going to give her her beautiful blue eyes. You can color in the earrings if you like to, but just going to give those eyes a nice pop. All right. And you have drawn Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Thank you.